They are the target of public scorn by politicians who depend on their advice, and self-styled do-gooders whose primary style is sanctimony. Gathered in the high-ceilinged halls outside our legislative chambers, from which their profession derives its name, are agents of heavy industry, along with back-to-nature environmentalists. Victims' rights advocates stand next to prison reformers. There you find champions of young and old, rich and poor, people with a variety of medical afflictions, and the medical professionals whose job it is to heal them. They are there to exercise the oldest civil right found in the First Amendment. When a group of barons stood before King John in the English meadow of Runnymede, swords at hand to settle the matter, they forced him to acknowledge certain rights. 4 barons shall come to us, or to our justiciary, if we be out of the kingdom, and making known to us the excess committed, petition that we cause that excess to be redressed without delay. In placing his royal seal on the Magna Carta, John established a fundamental right to petition government for a redress of grievances. It has existed since the year 1215, longer than more familiar rights, like freedom of speech, of religion, and freedom of the press. People still exercise this ancient right every day. We call it lobbying. Free government, whether by king and lords or president and Congress, does not function well in a vacuum. There must be a system of give and take between competing interests. Lobbyists, and more important, the citizens they represent, are part of that give and take. Like other freedoms, there are always those who wish to take it away. The right to petition for redress of grievances had to be reclaimed many times. Along with other violations of civil right, it caused the Glorious Revolution, which deposed King James II. In ascending the throne, William and Mary agreed to the English Declaration of Rights in 1689. It stated, "It is the right of the subjects to petition the king, and all commitments and prosecutions for such petitioning are illegal." That right came to the colonies along with British rule, and was again violated. In listing the reasons for declaring independence from Britain, Jefferson cited another monarch's refusal to acknowledge the right of petition from his American subjects. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. The new nation made it one of a citizen's first rights. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The Supreme Court ruled it one of the few privileges and immunities a citizen has. It is said to be the right of the citizen of this great country to come to the seat of government, to assert any claim he may have upon that government, to transact any business he may have with it, to seek its protection, to share its offices, to engage in administering its functions. It is a civil right with a long and vital history. It means our government leaders must hear our concerns and guarantees those leaders will have access to the information required to make accurate decisions in an ever more complex world. In the end, it is not when these halls are filled with competing voices, each straining to be heard, that our democracy is at risk. It is when those halls are empty that real danger lurks. Perhaps James Madison said it best during the debate over the Bill of Rights. The people may therefore publicly address their representatives, may privately advise them, or declare their sentiments by petition to the whole body. In all these ways, they may communicate their will. It is lobbying, a right for a reason.